It's a big election day, and we've got reporters covering the important races for you this evening. That includes Valley News Team's Bailey Hurley. We'll have a live report for her in just a moment. But first, if you're planning to head to the polls this evening, you might find yourself dealing with a little bit of snow and, yes, some slick roads. Snow is falling, and that's contributing to a recent accident on 994. Authorities are reminding us to take it extra slow on those roads. Robert is here now with an update on this evening's forecast. Robert.
Yeah, that snow continues to make its way on through the area. Generally light snow, but it is enough with temperatures mainly into the 20s to create some slick roadways, particularly on lesser traveled roads, those bridges and overpasses, on ramps and off ramps in the parking lots as well. So take care as you head out and about. That snow continued to slide off toward the south. And as mentioned, generally light snow, but again, with temperatures that are on the cold side, it is creating some slick conditions. Here's a look at the I-29 in the New Rockford area. That's some slick roadways in that area, and also over in Minnesota near the Hallstatt area. Also seeing some slick roadways. Temperatures down to 27 here in Fargo, 23 in Langdon, 25 in Devils Lake and in the Gwinner area. Those winds right now kind of breezy. They'll increase just a bit as we head through this evening. That's already happening across our northwestern counties, creating wind chills as cold as 8 in Langdon, 11 in Devils Lake, 17 here in Fargo. As we head through the rest of the evening here in Fargo, we'll continue to see snow showers, some breezy conditions out there, and temperatures dropping on down. We're already in the 20s, so even colder than those temperatures you see here. Speaking of cold temperatures, we've got a few more of those on the 7-day forecast, along with a few more snow chances, and we'll show you all that here in just a few minutes.
Sounds good. Thanks, Robert. And if you're just getting off of work, I know a lot of you are in the FM area. I know that some of you are heading to the polls for some last-minute voting. We went out to a polling place in North Fargo to see what the lines and the atmosphere looks like right now. Valley News Team's Bailey Hurley joins us live with more. Bailey?
Thanks, Christine. I'm here at the Fargo Dome right now, where dozens of people are already casting their ballots here behind me. There's been about 1,300 votes already cast here. And with people just getting off work now, you can tell because there's a line out the door and down the hall with people eagerly waiting to cast their votes. Now, the polls do close at 8 tonight, so you only have a few more hours to get out to your polling places. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you get out there. We'll check back in with you here at 6 with more numbers and maybe a few people to talk with you. For now, reporting live in Fargo, Bailey Hurley, Valley News Live.
All right. Thank you for that live report, Bailey. Meanwhile, it's a big race for U.S. Senator Heidi Heitkamp, who is running for re-election to keep her Senate seat. She's out thanking her campaign for all of their hard work this election season. Valley News Team's Maddie Jelseth is there and joins us with more. Maddie?
Hey guys, I'm in downtown Fargo at Heidi Heitkamp's headquarters, and as you can see, a lot of volunteers are still making last-minute phone calls. They've placed over 385,000 phone calls since Friday to 3 p.m. today, and they knocked on 150,000 doors. There's thousands of volunteer shifts and hundreds of volunteers. Later today, I'm going to be in West Fargo with updates on how the election's going and with results. So make sure you guys stay updated with me at Valley News Live and on our social media. Reporting in downtown Fargo, Maddie Jelseth, Valley News Live.
All right, thank you, Maddie. As voters came out in record numbers during that early voting, it's no surprise we're seeing packed polling places on Election Day as well. We visited Fargo's Ramada by Wyndham on 13th Avenue earlier today. We found a room full of people voting there as early as 7 a.m. when those polls opened. And again, waves of voters during the lunch hour. As of yesterday, the North Dakota Secretary of State tells us early votes, including mail-in and absentee ballots, have exceeded 150,000.
I think it's a very important election, and I can tell, all the people that showed up is how important it was. Well, the senator race for sure, and the measures I think were very important.
As mentioned, our local polls close at 8 o'clock, so we'll continue to update you as those results come in. And as voters are rolling into the polls before they close, we sat down with Congressman Kevin Cramer and his wife at their home in Bismarck. Valley News Team's Melanie Palmer explains how the congressman and his family are preparing for the calm before the storm.
Yeah, we're here at Congressman Kevin Cramer's house, who's up against Senator Heidi Heitkamp for U.S. Senate. And we actually had the chance to sit down with the congressman and his wife to talk about their hopes for the night and reflect on the campaign.
Probably more than anything, there's there's a feeling of relief because win or lose, we're at least here and it's been a long journey.
And talk to us more about how your campaign has gone in total. Are you happy with how everything has gone?
Yeah, you know, I feel like we've left everything out on the field. I really do. I suppose you always wish you could have more money.
Yeah, it's affected our family a lot. I think that's why it's good that it's over today. And, you know, they're nervous. And, you know, our granddaughter was upset yesterday because she heard a boy on the bus who said his dad voted for Heidi Heitkamp. And
now, Kramer tells us he'll be spending most of his night here with his family, but he says after the race is called, he'll make his way to the Republican Watch Party here in town. Reporting in Bismarck, Melanie Palmer, Valley News Live.
All right, thank you, Melanie. After Moorhead eliminated polling places at 2 college campuses, one group stepped up to offer students free rides to the polls today. Valley News Team's Joshua Peguero followed 2 college freshmen as they voted for their first time.
Justin Kringler is waiting in the cold Tuesday for a shuttle bus to drive him to the First Presbyterian Church.
I feel like it's my duty to go vote since I'm an adult now.
A freshman at Concordia College in Moorhead, this is Justin's first time casting a ballot.
I was, debating whether I'll go vote or oh, will my vote really matter?
Joining Justin on the bus ride was Frederick Shee, also a freshman and first-time voter.
I had my 8 a.m. and then I had a 10:30.
8 a.m.'s the worst.
It's all right.
Frederick says his family has always been politically active, yet he understands why some people choose to stay home.
People just feel that they don't know what they're voting for, and it's just really hard to do. It's just really hard to get into it.
Frederick says the last thing people should do is not vote because they believe their vote doesn't matter.
If it doesn't matter, it's better that you go vote, because if it did, that's infinitely worse.
Natalie Reinhardt with Concordia College says the school offers free shuttle rides from 8 in the morning until 8 at night. In January, the city of Moorhead eliminated polling sites at both Concordia College and Minnesota State University Moorhead. Reinhardt says the Clay County DFL stepped up to the plate and began offering students free rides to the polls.
We're definitely hearing a good buzz that students are interested, thinking about it, seeking out resources so that they can be an informed voter.
Justin hopes more Concordia students fill the bus for the 2020 presidential election as opposed to the lowly 2 riding on Tuesday. In Moorhead, Joshua Peguero, Valley News Live.
Concordia College says the city of Moorhead also helped with providing vans to shuttle students to those polls. A Montpelier man has pleaded guilty to shooting his ex-wife as she sat in a car in a Jamestown apartment parking lot. 27-year-old Kevin Michael Hoff is charged with Class AA murder in the death of 25-year-old Nicole Gutala. According to police, Hoff shot and killed Nicole on May 12th. He could face up to life in prison. A Grand Forks man is in jail tonight after police say he stole a vehicle and then led officers on a chase. Police say it all happened around 3 this morning when a man refused to pull over his car on the 2000 block of 27th Avenue South. He then led police on a chase and then his back wheel fell off. His car spun out and police pinned his car. The man is identified as 25-year-old Paul Fitzgerald Smith II. We're taking a look at his most recent mugshot. Police found out the car Smith was driving was stolen from Fargo. He is facing multiple charges, including reckless driving, possession of stolen property, and driving under the influence. Bemidji police are sending out a warning tonight after a video shows multiple cars going around a school bus stop arm. Take a look. You'll notice 4 vehicles going around a school bus with the stop arm out in Bemidji. Luckily, the bus driver noticed the drivers and kept the children on the bus. This incident happened on November 2nd, so police are urging everyone to follow the law. It's time to check your cupboard. There's a cake mix recall you should know about. That's still ahead tonight.
You're watching Valley News Live on TV.